Google Pixel Watch 4 review. Major upgrades or still a problem? Imagine this. Google's much-anticipated Pixel Watch 4 is finally addressing some of the most glaring issues. Rumors suggest it will boast enhanced repairability, longer battery life, and a significantly brighter display. These are undeniably positive updates. Yet, I can't help but feel that these changes alone won't make the Pixel Watch a standout recommendation. Let's give credit where it's due. Google's upcoming smartwatch does tackle some critical pain points. For the first time ever, users will have a Pixel Watch that can actually be repaired. So if that domed glass happens to crack, a common occurrence, you won't be forced to replace the entire device. The Pixel Watch 4 is also getting a substantial boost in battery capacity, with the 41mm model packing 327 mAh and the 45mm model featuring 459 mAh. Additionally, a new side-mounted charging system promises a 25% faster charging speed. The ability to charge on its side could even transform it into a handy bedside clock. Display brightness is another area seeing a major upgrade, reaching a peak of 3000 nits, which puts it on par with Samsung's Galaxy Watch 8 and Apple's Watch Ultra. Combine this with a new 1 to 60 Hz variable refresh rate, and you're in for a significantly improved viewing experience. But here's where it gets controversial. One of the most disappointing aspects of the Pixel Watch 4. Pixel Watch 4. Price, charging, and perks revealed. Get ready for a pleasant surprise with the upcoming Pixel Watch 4. The price tag that won't break the bank. According to the latest reports, the Pixel Watch 4 is shaping up to be a great deal for buyers. The Wi-Fi models, available in 41mm and 45mm sizes, are expected to retain last year's prices, starting at $349 and $399 respectively. But here's where it gets interesting. The LTE versions are rumored to drop by a cool $50, making them even more attractive. A quick charge, a premium experience. Not only is the Pixel Watch 4 looking good on the price front, but it's also set to impress with its charging capabilities. The new side dock charger is said to juice up the watch 25% faster, reaching 50% in just 15 minutes. That's a significant improvement over its predecessor. And if you're in a rush, you can get it to 80% in around 30 minutes, which is a vast improvement over the previous model's 35 to 50-minute charge time. However, there's a potential catch with this new charging design. Since it's a fresh take, finding third-party chargers might be a challenge initially. And those visible pogo pins on the side, they might not be to everyone's taste and could even clash with existing watch cases. And this is the part most people miss. Buying the Pixel Watch 4 isn't just about the hardware. It comes with some fantastic software perks too. You'll get 6 months of Fitbit Premium, offering in-depth health insights, guided workouts, and mindfulness sessions. Plus, you'll enjoy a free month of YouTube Premium, which removes ads, allows offline video saving, and unlocks the full YouTube music experience. So the Pixel Watch 4 is shaping up to be a well-rounded package. But what do you think? Are you excited about these potential features and pricing? Or do you have concerns about the new charging design? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and spark some discussion. Should you wait for the Google Pixel Watch 4 in-depth review? Should you hold out for the upcoming Google Pixel Watch 4? We're just weeks away from the highly anticipated unveiling of the Pixel Watch 4 at the Made by Google 2025 event. Excitingly, various leaks have already surfaced, offering a glimpse into what we can expect. Some features appear promising, while others may leave us wanting more. With Google reducing the price of the Watch 3 to clear its inventory, let's explore whether it's worth your while to wait for the new release. Having had a favorable experience reviewing the Pixel Watch 3, my expectations for the Watch 4 have naturally risen. My conversation with the Qualcomm Vice President of Wearables added to my optimism as there was anticipation surrounding potential enhancements to the Wear OS chipset. I thought this might be the breakthrough generation that elevates Wear OS to new heights. However, the emerging information comparing the Pixel Watch 4 to its predecessor indicates a mixed bag of changes. For instance, while a brighter display with slimmer bezels could enhance aesthetics, features like low blood oxygen alerts represent a fascinating alternative to Samsung's sleep apnea monitoring. Yet, it appears we may not see the significant processor upgrade I had been hoping for, and the revised design might present drawbacks alongside its benefits. The quiet, yet important evolution of the Pixel Watch 4. Rumors suggest that the Pixel Watch 4 will employ the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 chip, originally launched with the Pixel Watch 2, keeping the same 4 Cortex-A53 cores as its forerunner. In contrast, the latest Galaxy watches have upgraded to a configuration featuring 1 Cortex-A78 and 4 Cortex-A55 cores. If this leak holds true, it offers a compelling argument for choosing the Pixel Watch 3 or even sticking with the Watch 2. They deliver similar performance. The Watch 3 currently runs the Gemini application smoothly on Wear OS, and I experienced no issues with Wear OS 6 during my testing, making it a reliable choice. It's unclear whether Google decided against upgrading the processor out of confidence in current performance levels or due to complications in their RISC-V collaboration with Qualcomm. Regardless, the prospect of retaining the same processing power is disappointing if accurate. Subsequent leaks indicate that while Google plans to retain the same chipset, it will replace its older Cortex-M33 coprocessor with a 2020 Cortex-M55 variant. This update is anticipated to enhance the device's ability to handle AI tasks while consuming less power. A new paradigm in performance efficiency. As you consider whether the efficiency boost from the M55 is valuable for your usual AI interactions, ponder your reliance on the Gemini application. If your primary AI use is through your smartphone, the Wear OS variant may be more of a novelty than a necessity. Beyond Gemini, an improved M55 chip could lead to superior battery performance for other tasks, similar to how the OnePlus Watch 3 impresses with days-long battery life by managing health monitoring and notifications through its advanced BEST 2800 coprocessor. Recent leaks suggest that the Pixel Watch 4 will offer 30 hours of battery life for the 41mm version and 40 hours for the 45mm, even with the always-on display active, a substantial improvement compared to the Watch 3's 24-hour duration. While it's still not on par with the OnePlus option, it positions itself well against the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 regarding battery life. Does this battery improvement justify waiting for the new model? For dedicated power users, absolutely. However, consider this. Even with a 30 to 40-hour rating, you'd still likely need to recharge daily, especially since the watch might shut down midway through day 2, potentially while you're off doing errands or at work. There's a possibility that with the always-on display switched off, the larger Watch 4 might stretch to a full 2 days, which I aim to verify during my review. But the crux is this. If you intend to charge your device each night, the Watch 3 can comfortably last a full day and will save you some cash in the bargain. The Watch 4 may provide a bit more leeway over time as its battery capacity diminishes. Will the heavier design of the Pixel Watch 4 suit your needs? In contrast to the rather polarizing design changes seen in the Galaxy Watch 8 and 8 Classic, it seems the Pixel Watch 4 will maintain a familiar look. However, insider images indicate that the new model could be 2mm thicker than the Watch 3. Though that may seem minor, a thickness of 14mm aligns it with chunky fitness watches. If the device protrudes too much from the wrist, it could undermine the intended sleek design, turning it into an unsightly bulge. I sincerely hope this rumor proves inaccurate. Did the Pixel Watch 4 need to be thicker? Perhaps. Besides accommodating a larger battery, one rumor suggests that this design tweak might allow for a fully repairable device. A significant step forward compared to previous models, where internal parts could not be accessed for repairs. There are also whispers about the Pixel Watch 4 potentially featuring satellite SOS capabilities, enabling emergency communication even when you're away from your phone. This functional upgrade might account for the additional thickness required. Lastly, leaked information points to an innovative side-mounted charging dock, replacing the previous model's bottom charging pin setup. Though the Watch 3 charges adequately, it often requires some finesse to align correctly. It remains to be seen whether this new approach enhances speed or convenience. While we await official announcements, it's evident Google is striving to make improvements with the Pixel Watch 4, albeit facing challenges in achieving a sleek, rounded design without added bulk. Should you wait for the Pixel Watch 4? As it stands, waiting for the Pixel Watch 4 seems like the sensible approach, even if it might not fulfill all your expectations. However, this waiting game isn't for everyone. Currently, Google is offering the Pixel Watch 3 at an impressive $80 discount, which brings it close to its lowest ever price of $250 from Prime Day. Plus, there are additional trade-in deals available at the Google Store, which can further reduce that price. Rumor has it that the Pixel Watch 4 will maintain a price similar to its predecessor, reflecting a more standard cost structure. Therefore, it's easy to evaluate the decision now. If the leaks are accurate, do you find it worthwhile to spend an extra $100 for a few more hours of battery life, a brighter display, an easier charging system, quicker response times with Gemini, added safety features, and an extra year of software updates? The Watch 3 is still one of the top choices for Android users today, and the Watch 4 is likely to carry over comparable app performance, health monitoring capabilities, storage options, plus it will receive the upcoming Wear OS 6 update in just a few months. So if the new features don't entice you, snagging the Watch 3 at a discount might be the ideal option.